It's time for the Total Choice Community
Oh,
Voice.
great. Here we go.
With our very own Alicia Blankenfeld from Total Choice Shipping and Printing.
I'm not calling in today.
I know, you're right here.
This is pretty amazing.
This is.
Okay, what can I talk about?
Anything you want.
Well, I'm trying to find my email. So, the Grinnell school system, actually the Grinnell, Montezuma, and I believe Brooklyn school systems are adding a junior achievement curriculum for the 7th graders. Yep, Grinnell, Monty, and BGM. And so I have been asked to be a volunteer that will help with the Grinnell 7th graders. And we're going to learn about the working world and skills for future interviews and jobs. And so with them interacting with volunteers like me, community members, business owners, it's just going to provide them with different materials to guide them through hands-on activities and lessons. So I get to talk about my personal experience and knowledge as well. So cool. I'm pretty excited about this.
Yeah, that sounds great.
So they, it starts in April, and I get 30 to 45 minutes once a week, and that program's about 6 weeks long. And yeah, I'm so excited to talk to them about what is expected of them in the working world. Mm-hmm. Like, what's appropriate dress?
Yeah.
What do you talk about in an interview? And really, what kind of ideas do they have for what they want to do when they grow up?
That's good. I think when I was in school, I feel like we didn't have a lot of like real life preparations.
Right. Mentorship.
Stuff like that. So yeah. I think that's great.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited to be a part of it. And I know quite a few 7th graders because Olivia's in 8th, and I have a nephew that's in 7th grade, and I have some friends' kids that are in 7th. So, yeah, I'm just real excited. I've helped out at the economics class at the high school a couple of years ago with business models, and it's just rewarding. It's being able to get out of the office and apply some of the things that I know and talk with them and see where they're at.
That is cool. What grade is Owen in?
Owen is in 4th.
Oh, 4th grade. Okay, yep. So he's got a couple of years yet.
He certainly does.
He still needs to be little for a little bit longer.
But I'm impressed with the little man that he is becoming.
Oh, that's great.
He's my babe, and boys are just a little different than girls.
I bet.
Olivia is very headstrong and independent. She still needs me. She just fights me on that, but she still does. She still needs mom and dad. But yeah, it's a different mindset at our house at times.
I bet.
Very proud of them both. Yeah. So. Oh, don't cry.
No, I just wish that. I wish that we could talk to the kids sometime during this segment.
That would be fun.
Because it would be really good to get them on and to hear what their perspective is, having, mom and dad own a business and run a business and be really community involved and all of the different things. Because I always wonder how being involved in different organizations and volunteering and stuff, I'm hoping that my daughter seeing this is going to be significant for her as she grows.
I definitely think it is. I know Olivia especially notices things, and she'll say, "So, were you guys a part of that?" Mm-hmm. Or she'll say, she'll just expect that we were, and that's kind of cool.
That's way cool.
Well, like with International Women's Day, she's traditionally it's been our day together, and this year she went and had her own middle school table. So some of her friends were sitting with her, and they giggled and they just had fun, and that makes me happy.
Yeah,
and
that's very cool.
And that's when I look at some of the things that we do donate to or put a lot of extra time into. My kids do recognize that. So Lane is watching you.
Yeah. I hope so.
I
hope she's seeing, because we all have our things that it's like, man, this is an example I'm setting for her, and I kind of wish I wasn't,
Well,
but there are the good things too to balance it out. So
well, okay, you getting up every morning, getting on the air and talking to us about personal experiences. I mean, that's not something that everyone gets to do, and she might consider it embarrassing at times, but you're putting it out there and you're helping others.
Well, thanks.
You're real.
I do try to keep it real. You know what I mean? One
You
of these
are
days,
this
though.
morning. You're looking real this morning.
You're looking a little sick. Are you
Oh,
all right?
goodness.
No, she is going to, pretty soon, it's not going to be like a cool thing to her that I'm on the radio anymore.
Yeah.
She's going to be like mortified by the things I do and say. And so I'm trying to live it up while she still thinks it's okay. You know what I mean?
She should have her little spot. You should get
Yeah.
her on.
Oh, so I was thinking too, that sometime when you're here, we should have Olivia come on and like teach us like the cool stuff.
Oh, yes.
You know, about like the
yes.
young kids. They have their cool things and we don't know what those are.
Like YouTube videoing everything
Really?
and slang.
Yeah, slang.
She thinks it's funny because I'm like, what does this mean?
They have a lot of weird things
She's like,
now, a lot of weird
"Oh,"
words.
I can't even remember what it was. And I said, okay, you laughed after that, but what does that mean? Oh, dead.
Oh, yeah, what does
you're
dead mean?
Laughing so hard that you die.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, what?
I love it.
Dead.
That's
You're so
good.
dead. Ha ha ha. I'm like, are you being legit? Like, I'm like, you're gonna like get me? Like, because back in the 90s, you know, you're so
Right.
dead would have been like, watch your back.
Right.
No, she's like, oh no, you're just making me laugh so hard that I'm dying laughing.
Okay, I get it.
Oh Lord. And
Yeah,
there's
we
a
should get
couple
her on
other things
sometime.
that
I'd
are
love to
not-
hear it.
Yeah, they're not cool to say on the air.
Okay,
but-
so, and we digress. We can talk about this a little bit
Oh,
more
goodness.
later.
Total
because I'm-
Choice Community Voice.
Yes. So what else is going on in the Grinnell area?
We have some bucket courses. Thanks, Sarah. Now
What's
I have to go over to
Oh, okay, to get your folder.
my
Sure.
folder. God, usually I'm sitting on my bed calling in. Okay. So we have some bucket list courses that are starting this Wednesday.
Okay.
And this bucket, it's a one session class, and it's from 10 a.m. to 11:30 in the Calkins room at the Drake Community Library. It is about becoming American, an immigrant narrative in U.S. autobiography. And this is exploring this question about how the stories we tell about ourselves affect who we are. Dr. Liz Rodriguez, the Humanities and Digital Scholarship Librarian at Grinnell College, will focus on life stories about American immigrants from the early 20th century through the present. So these courses, you do need to register for this one because they are free. They're open to all. But the room capacity is approximately 100, and usually they fill the room,
Okay.
which is just amazing to me. I've heard that they're trying to maybe split some of these sessions up in the future. So we've got the course scheduled for the spring. Again, Elizabeth Rodriguez is talking on Wednesday, March 20th, and it is just a one-session one. At the end of the month, this might be a good one for you and I to go to. It's Kids These Days, a look at how and why young people are labeled deviant, delinquent, or even dangerous by examining a variety of youth subcultures.
Wow.
That's this is important to know.
It is. Yeah.
And that's a 3-session one. It's $10, and that's offered March 27th, April 3rd, April 10th. So these things are really neat to have. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
So, besides it being spring and everyone trying to play catch up still from makeup days, Grinnell's spring break is next week.
Is it next week? Newton started theirs today, actually. Spring break
nice.
for Newton kids. I'm not sure when Marshalltown has theirs, or like the Pella area. And I'm not sure. I'm not real sure if the like PCM, the smaller communities, when they have theirs either. But
And
I always
some of
thought they
them-
were all around the same time.
And some of them wait until like Good Friday, Easter weekend,
Oh, sure.
and take off that Good Friday and maybe that following Monday. But with all it just depends on what school boards are doing around here.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
All right, let's wrap up Total Choice because you got me for the next hour and a half. So.
absolutely. And anybody who is like, hey, when is that going to be again? They can find this at
Our Total Choice Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and we're recording this, aren't we?
We Sure Are.
Okay, so I will post it on our YouTube channel. You can re-listen to it. You can email me, call me, Facebook message me. You can get a hold of me anytime now.
Any way you want to do it, she'll get it to you. All right, it is
Thanks, guys.
6:51. That was the Total Choice Community Voice with Alicia. She's not going anywhere, though. We're going to be back here in just a minute.